June 5th, 2018 with Matt Hilton at Leadbetter Academy at Palm Beach Garden. I asked him that when I play and we need to play faster because Marshall warned us that we need to play faster. It seems that I'm the only one who tried to rush everything, go through the routine very fast, and the whole game is gone while everybody just play at the same speed. What should I do about it? This is what he said.
So what I mentioned was one of your favorite golfers is, you notice Fred Couples has this routine, and I didn't even get part of the way into the speech before you went, oh yeah, you tugged the shoulders, you knew exactly what I was talking about, which was awesome. But I just mentioned that Freddie has triggers to start his routine every time, meaning after his trigger, everything that happens is to a stopwatch, and that's the same way every time. So he shrugs his shoulders, he pulls the club out of the bag, he grabs the towel, he towels his own grip off, tosses it back to the caddy, and starts his routine. That's a routine trigger that lets him know, okay, now it's time to focus. Anything that happens in this sequence until that ball's in the air is not going to be affected by my surroundings. So he's going to make sure that everything slows down. He focuses on the target. He thinks positively. He's, not distracted by anything. All those good things are in that little time bubble, if you will. But anything outside of that bubble, that's where, hey, you could have a round where you're waiting. I've been in par threes. You mentioned a par three where 4 or 5 groups are stacked up on the tee box. And that's where, hey, you can let yourself relax, let your mind wander, talk about restaurants, talk about sports, talk about home. You're back home in Thailand. It depends on who you're with. But that's the point where you go, okay, this is great. Oh, we're finally up? Okay. But then you're not really turning anything on yet because you're not up yet. Steve goes first, and then Greg still there, and then you go, oh, okay, it's my turn. Now I'm in my bubble. I pull my club out of my bag and figure out what it is for you. Maybe you adjust your shirt, or maybe it's as simple as, it doesn't have to be unique. You can just put on your glove. The only time you put on your glove is when you're ready for action. Personally, that's mine. You know what I mean? So that way I just know it's time to get going. And if something breaks up that routine, I stop, I reset that glove. I almost do like a half, kind of re-Velcro of the glove and kind of start again and look at the target. So just start thinking in terms of making sure everything in that 30 seconds or hopefully 20, keep it nice and concise and short, is all your time. But everything else cannot affect that little bit. Rush. Ooh, we got to keep up. Let's go. And then here, trigger, stop, target, club. How far are we? All right, cool. Pull it out, and everything slows back down. Make sense?
Okay,
cool.
Thank you.